Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Atlanta News First starts now with breaking news.
The 6 begins with breaking news tonight. Fulton County just approving a $4 million settlement with the family of a man found dead and covered in bed bugs inside the Fulton County Jail. Deputies found LaShawn Thompson's body in September. The 35-year-old was in the jail's mental health wing. An independent autopsy concluded that he died of negligence. And this settlement announced on the same day that the jail moves one step closer to receiving money needed to drastically change how it serves the community. I'm Rick Fulbaum.
And I'm Carly Barnett. Today, Fulton County commissioners signed off on letting the county manager find ways to pay for a new jail. The price tag comes in at more than $1.5 billion, a heavy burden on taxpayers. County leaders today stressed the urgency in fixing this issue. Atlanta News First, Patrick Quinn is live for us outside of the jail tonight.
And Patrick, this financial fight comes just as we get word that another inmate has been found dead inside the jail.
And the sheriff's office, Rick, they just told us that on Monday night they found Monte Stinson, 40-year-old inmate here, dead in his cell here in Fulton County. This is the 5th death in Fulton County jails this year. The conditions inside, they have been under close scrutiny for years. And now the county is moving forward with plans to build a new, near $2 billion jail. The Fulton County Jail is in disrepair. You've seen the images. It's overcrowded. There are 3,600 people in the jail system. One county official told me that's 1,000 more than pre-pandemic. And the board set to fix the problem is also showing signs of internal strife.
Let's stop playing politics while folks are dying.
I am 1,000,000% not playing politics.
We have got to get to a point of clarity about what it is that we intend to do. We've had feasibility studies. We've talked around this issue. Are we going to build this thing or not?
A fiery back and forth before the Board of Commissioners inevitably passed a resolution to give authority to the county manager to find a way to fund a $1.68 billion new jail, something that board chairman Rob Pitts doesn't want.
Now, my position is real clear. I don't think we need a new jail.
He said the justice system is broken and a new jail won't remedy that.
I think it's overcrowded because the district attorney is not indicting people. The solicitor is not doing his job, and more importantly, the judges are not doing their job.
Most commissioners say a new jail is a need, in fact, obligation that the county has to the state to have a properly running jail. The next step, how to pay for it.
We are moving forward. We do need a replacement jail. How and what that looks like and what the final cost is still to be determined.
To fund it, commissioners suggested a new sales tax or repurposing existing tax revenue. But the brunt of the jail cost will likely fall on Fulton County residents. I asked 3 different commissioners if a property tax increase is unavoidable.
My sense is that it is.
I think it's going to involve some hard decisions, but I think it can be avoided.
If we're going to build a jail of that magnitude, absolutely, it's unavoidable.
And back here live from the current Fulton County Jail. Again, current estimates $1.68 billion. That's a lot coming on the burdens of taxpayers. And remember, just today, the county shelled out $4 million for the settlement to LaShawn Thompson's family. Of course, an inmate, died here in this jail cell. So the burden to taxpayers continues. And of course, this all comes as the Department of Justice, they're investigating the conditions inside, specifically to how inmates with mental illnesses are treated. In Fulton County, Patrick Quinn, Atlanta News First.
Patrick, thank you. Let's take a live look outside. Atlanta's dry streak is about to end. We've got rain coming our way. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez has the timeline for when we need to be aware of this, Jen.
Yeah, airport looks good right now. Tomorrow will look very different as storms roll through in the afternoon. Right now on First Alert radar, there are some showers moving through Coney County, portions of Morgan County, Putnam County, but most areas are dry right now. And those rain chances will remain low through the rest of the afternoon into tonight. But tomorrow, that is when we have a first alert. We will see rain and storms, and some of the storms could be severe. We are under a level 1, which is a low risk of severe weather. On a scale of 1 to 5, it's a 1. It means isolated severe storms possible, and it's for those areas in green. It does include Metro Atlanta, including Southern Hall County, Gwinnett County, Rockdale County, into Spalding County, and points west. We're looking at the threat of strong winds, heavy rain, lightning, morning. And in northwest Georgia, we do have a risk of an isolated tornado. This is during the afternoon and evening. Good news is it will be dry for the morning ride and at the bus stop. By lunchtime, a few showers in the North Georgia mountains. Then as we head into the afternoon, these are the storms that could be strong to severe with brief heavy downpours, that lightning, and that threat of severe storms. We do have a first alert for that risk tomorrow, then another first alert on Friday. We'll talk more about the timing of Friday's rain and what to expect for the weekend coming up.
Jennifer, thank you. Georgia once again thrust into the national political spotlight. Our state mentioned in the new federal indictment alleging former President Donald Trump tried to overturn results from the 2020 presidential election. The former president now has a court date scheduled for tomorrow in Washington, D.C., where he will be arraigned. Atlanta News First political reporter Doug Reardon is live tonight explaining how this latest indictment could impact Trump's pursuit of a second term in office. Doug.
Right, well, the new federal indictments focus on the former president's efforts to overturn the election results in 2020, and it's the very same conduct being investigated here in Fulton County, where we could be just days away from another round of new charges. The 4 new federal crimes brought Tuesday against Donald Trump focus on the events of January 6, 2021, when the former president whipped up his supporters into a violent insurrection with claims that his re-election was stolen from him.
It was fueled by lies.
Special prosecutor Jack Smith claims the former president knew what he was saying was false. Lawyers for the former president say he did nothing wrong.
This is an attack on free speech and political advocacy, and there's nothing that's more protected under the First Amendment than political speech.
But a First Amendment defense may not work for Trump if he knew his statements were lies, says Georgia State law professor Clark Cunningham.
Let's suppose that I think you've stolen my television, right? I can't break into your house to get the television back, right? I can't commit a crime, even if I believe I myself have been the victim of a crime.
And saying he was just listening to the advice of others also may not work for Trump if his allies and attorneys also knew claims of election fraud were false.
Lying isn't protected by the First Amendment in that way, not when the purpose of the lying is to commit a crime.
The new federal crimes could look very similar to charges being sought here in Georgia over Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election at the state level.
Trying to pressure state officials to break the law, getting these people who were his loyal supporters to cast fake votes for him as electoral votes. Those were crimes.
Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis could be just days away from a charging decision, which he said would come before the end of August. And, the new federal indictments could really hurt the former president's re-election bids. Prosecutors in D.C. have called for a speedy trial, and they actually could get going before the 2024 election cycle, maybe even the 2024 GOP primary begins. We're live outside the Fulton County Courthouse tonight. Doug Reardon, Atlanta News First.
Doug, thank you. The Atlanta News First app is one of the best places to get up-to-the-minute information on the multiple indictments former President Trump is facing. The app is free for Apple and Android users. District attorneys from all around the state are now fighting back against a new Georgia law that would make it easier to discipline or even fire them.
Atlanta News First reporter Abby Caceres takes a look at both sides of this issue.
This is a copy of the lawsuit claiming that a bill just signed into effect by Governor Brian Kemp is unconstitutional. The prosecutor's oversight bill would create the Prosecuting Attorneys Qualification Commission, made up of members appointed by state lawmakers that can discipline and recall hundreds of prosecutors across the state.
We will not let state lawmakers dilute democracy.
Cobb County District Attorney Sherry Boston from the Stone Mountain Circuit, District Attorney Jared Williams from the Augusta Circuit, and lone Republican Jonathan Adams from Tobalanga says they're standing up for hundreds of prosecutors in the state.
This legislation strips prosecutors of our discretion, but I vowed to use this office for good and end the decades of harm done to the powerless.
The basis of the lawsuit claims the bill violates the need for separation of power from the legislative and judicial branches. And the freedom of speech protections, District Attorney Adams says he's already had to change his practices.
I stand with these district attorneys as we move forward against this legislation in hopes of judicial and prosecutorial independence.
As a former prosecutor turned criminal defense attorney, Suri Chada Jimenez says prosecutors already have oversight, the Georgia Bar Association.
There's no need for some unelected group of friends of the politicians to come and tell us how to do our job.
We reached out to the governor's office today, and they pointed us to this statement that the governor made after signing the legislation into law. He said Georgians in every community deserve to be safe. Brave men and women in uniform are doing their part. District attorneys and prosecutors need to do theirs. Now, they did not comment any further on the lawsuit. At the Georgia Capitol, I'm Abby Kasoris.
30 days and counting. That's how much time Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens is giving himself and his administration to review recommendations from the Public Safety Training Center Task Force. Mayor Dickens just released a statement saying in part, quote, "This work represents the very best of our city. It shows that we can have an open and transparent engagement process with citizens to create inclusive and community-driven recommendations about a topic of great importance, not only for the residents of the South River Forest community, but for all Atlanta residents," end quote. Mayor Dickens created the task force to discuss how the city can move forward with building the Public Safety Training Center while still preserving the surrounding South River Forest. The training center, which many opponents call Cop City, has been a contentious topic. Officers shot and killed protester Manuel Tehran at the site earlier this year. Officers say they fired at Tehran after Tehran shot first.
We have this just in. A man accused of pretending to be an officer is behind bars tonight. Gainesville police arrested Dwayne Whitmire. Investigators say he created a dangerous and phony profile on a dating app. According to police, Whitmire spent his time online embarrassing and discrediting the organization. More money for the people who keep Dunwoody safe. A mid-year raise for police officers, detectives, sergeants, and lieutenants now in effect. On average, the raise is around 10%. Starting pay for an officer with a high school degree and no public safety experience is now nearly $57,000. Officers with a college degree and 5 years experience can now join the force and expect to earn at least $68,000.
Well, it's an aching that no parent ever wants to feel. Tonight, a Metro Atlanta woman pleading with someone, anyone, help me find my missing daughter. And we are following breaking news right now. This is a live look at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. We're working to confirm what's happening, but we can see a large number of emergency crews surrounding what appears to be a Delta jet. We've reached out to the airport and Delta to confirm what's going on here. We'll keep you updated. Stay with us.
Severe weather. Atlanta's no stranger to it. That's why Atlanta News First has the largest team of meteorologists in the Southeast to keep you ready for anything. This is why we first alert.
This downward dog moment made possible by Emory Orthopedics and Spine Center. The difference.